Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom video. As you can see by the title below, this is not your normal Anime Kingdom review. As you can see, this is actually something that a couple of people have been asking me lately. Am I going to be making another of those what am I going to be watching for the next season like I did for spring? And my answer is yes, obviously, as you can see by the title. It's just been lately I've been pushing this back a little bit, kind of busy, a little bit of busyness and procrastination kind of together. But here it is. Like today, I was like looking, at all the anime. I was like, wait a minute, it's gonna be starting next week, isn't it? The next season. Yeah, it is. I think not this week is like the last week, and obviously the first week of July is gonna be summer season already for anime. So I'm like, holy crap, I gotta do this now. I gotta start this now. So yeah, let's get on to it, guys. Before I start this whole thing, first off, I have 4 anime already that will be continuing from the spring to the summer, which will be Ace Attorney, Twin Star Exorcist, ReZero, and Macross Delta. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of anime 4 already. So normally I would do around 12. I'm willing to try more and more. It all depends on how much in one day, really, because sometimes it can be a little bit of a handful. So there might be some anime that I prioritize over other ones on certain days. So we just have to wait and see to see how everything ends up racking up. Um, Another thing is that I want to tell you guys that what's it called? Even though there are some things that I may pass over when I'm looking over this, it's mostly stuff that really interests me. But if there's anything that you guys recommend or want me to try and watch it, since I have been trying new things more that before I never used to watch like certain things. So for example, if there's a sports anime that you want me to watch, feel free to comment below which one you think I should, because right about now I may just pass over it. Like a lot of times I don't really care too much for sports animes, but I'm willing to, either sports anime or anything else, willing to give it a try, give it a first impression. So if there's anything that I end up not saying, saying I'm not gonna watch, then feel free to comment below that or any other recommendations that you want. Another thing is I'm probably not gonna be watching something like, for example, this Active Raid, because this is the second season, and I never watched the first one. So sorry guys for certain things that maybe you want me to watch like that. I just can't do it obviously because I never watched the first season. So yeah, let's get on to it, guys. As you can see, I am on AniChart. This is the site I usually go on to check out the new anime of the season. And if you guys want to go check it out yourself, or instead of just watching this later on or something after, figure out what you want to watch, or if I passed over something and didn't really give a good description, read the whole thing because I may just skim through it. Then I'll leave the link in the description for AniChart, and you guys can go check it out yourself. But yeah, let's get on to it, guys. Let's get on to what am I going to be watching for the summer 2016 season for anime. Let's do this, guys. First things first, we have 91 Days. The classic mafia drama takes place during the Prohibition era in the lawless district. The law has no power. The mafia rule the streets, and the illegally made liquor flow freely. At one time, Avilio lived in this district, but after a mafia dispute ended in the murder of his family, he went into hiding. Later on, he receives a letter from a mysterious person that ignites his passion for revenge and leads him to return to Lawless. There, he infiltrates the Veneti family and gets close to Nero. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Weirdly, it doesn't have, what type of anime it is. But, I mean, that sounds pretty interesting, honestly. I'll give that a try. That's pretty cool. Mafia kind of stuff. It's a mafia drama. Couldn't they just put drama in this? I don't know, whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to be watching this. This is the second season. Comedy, seinen, slice of life, having lost his wife. Math teacher Kohei Inuzuka is doing his best to raise his young daughter. Honestly, this looks like it's a slice of life, obviously, and I'm not too big on slice of life. So, guys, if there's a certain slice of life that you want me to watch, that's another thing that you're gonna have to feel free to comment below, because I'm not really a good interpreter of what is a good slice of life. A lot of times there are some slice of life that I do enjoy, and a lot of times there are those that are just like, this kind of gets boring. So yeah, that one for me, it doesn't sound too interesting. But if I mean, it's from a manga, so if you guys have read the manga and you say it's good, I'm willing to give it a try and give it first impressions. Next thing is Amachu Fantasy Slice of Life. 15-year-old girl who lives near the ocean spends time diving. On her first day of high school, she meets a teacher who also likes scuba diving. There's also a 16-year-old classmate. I thought it was 16 like classmates or something. Futaba, who gets dragged along. It's just a diving thing. That's interesting, but it's got a fantasy tag. So, like, what's up with that? I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try. But like I said before, I'm not really much of a slice of life person, so I don't know. Any Verge? I don't know how to say that. Ange Verge. The story of Ange Verge trading card game. Oh, it's a trading card game. Follows what happens when Haidu portals suddenly open, fusing 3 different worlds together. As a result, various mysterious Exceed powers are awakened in teenage girls. An academy for these so-called progress girls is built on an isolated Seiren island in the Pacific. We got adventure, fantasy, magic school, and shonen. That actually sounds pretty interesting. I like that kind of, like 3 worlds combined. All of a sudden, we got a bunch of cute girls. You can't deny cute girls, right? Cute girls with magic powers. Not magic a girl, but some type of XC powers. Either got like sword and stuff like that. That sounds pretty interesting. I'll give that a try. This is the 2nd season. I know this was, some of my friends have been saying too that it's good. I just never got to watching the 1st season, so yeah, I'm not gonna be watching that. Or is that a new? Yeah, that is a new season. B Project. We got music. I'm not really into music ones either. Drama, slice of life, sports. Oh, I don't know about this either. Guys, like I said, not really much of a slice of life person, not really much of a sports person. Put them together, I don't know. If you guys say it's good, maybe I'll give it a try. The first 2016 issue of Hakusensha's Young Animal magazine is announcing on Friday that a new anime adaptation project of Kentaro's Mirue's Berserk manga has been greenlit. Wait, new adaptation? Is this a totally new thing that I don't need to read or watch anything, or is this something that I need to watch like the first season of something because it's a new adaptation? So maybe this is like a completely new kind of thing. I'm not too sure. If you guys do know, feel free to comment below for that. Comedy, shoujo, slice of life, superpower. That's too long of a name. Love. Season 2, so no. The story revolves around members of a cheerleading squad at a men's university. It's a sports cheerleading squad. I've never seen that kind of anime either. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna give that a try, unless you guys say I keep saying that. But yeah, if you guys want me to watch something, give it a try. I will. So I'm gonna stop saying unless you guys want me to. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm not gonna watch it, and then yeah. D. Greyman Hollow. It is announced at the event that new TV adaptation. Oh, so is this another thing? Another new season for this as well? Feel free to comment below about that. But for now, these 2 are probably no, because I don't know. This is another season of this. There's 2 of these. Different names too. That's interesting. The hell? Okay. Days, school, shonen, sports. The manga centers on 2 boys who were never meant to meet. This guy, Tsukushi, who has no special skills but secretly hides a passionate heart, and Jin Kazama, an isolated soccer genius. On a stormy night, the 2 meet, and that meeting creates a whirlwind in the world of high school soccer. Sounds pretty interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try. Fate. I love Fate, guys, for one thing. I actually did watch the 1st season. Didn't watch the 2nd one, so I can't watch that. Fukigen. Yeah, that's long. Comedy, shonen, supernatural. He spent his first 7 days of high school stuck in the infirmary because of a yokai attaching itself to him. He ends up asking the owner of a small tea room called the Mono no Kien for help. This is involving. Nah, it's not really. I don't really care for the look of it or the whatever it is really. Anime adaptation of the manga that takes place 6 years prior. Oh, I'm guessing this is another season of this anime, but a prequel in a way. So no to that. Comedy romance school shojo. When 15-year-old Kaho, I'm guessing this is like a reverse harem because there's a bunch of guys. Sheltered home to start a new life in Tokyo high school dormitory. The last thing she expects is nearly to get hit by a truck. So even the nick of a time, in the nick of time, by a handsome stranger, she falls head over heels for him and finally tracks him down, boldly confessing her feelings. Turns out her mysterious savior is the son of her new landlord. The handsome object of her attention agrees to go out with her, but her newfound bliss is short-lived when it turns out that her new boyfriend is a fifth grader. Don't tell me that this is him. Animes, man, I swear. I'll give that a try. That sounds pretty interesting, actually, pretty funny too. So yeah, I'll give that a try. This is a action superpower supernatural. The protagonist Hitori no Shita, the protagonist Cho Soran, leads a very common college student life until he finds himself caught up in a terrible incident that happened in a small village as he was walking through a graveyard. He is assaulted by zombies. Already gonna give it a try. Love zombies. Sounds cool already. I'm thinking that it was over for him. A mysterious girl carrying a sword. Mysterious cute girl holding a sword. Zombies. You have me sold already. Um, Suddenly saves him and disappears. This strange encounter is going to change drastically for the fate of our hero. Yeah, I'll definitely watch that. That sounds interesting. Comedy romance school. The manga focuses on an art club in a certain middle school and its members. Subaru, who is a genius at drawing faces but only wants to draw the perfect 2D wife. No, nothing's wrong with that. Colette, a rich troublemaker who never stops making mischief, and the club president who sleeps through sessions and collects sleeping aids. So, is this a harem? I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't really. Nah, I don't know, actually. Sounds kind of interesting, but it also sounds kind of generic as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll watch the first episode. Love, Love, Sunshine. I've never watched a Love Live ever. So, I'm willing to give it a try. Do I have to watch any of the other ones before that, guys? Or should I just not watch this? I should watch another one before. I don't know. Feel free to comment below on that one. I'm not too sure. This is a Magic Girls. I'm not really into that. Maso Gakuen HXH. Action, comedy, ecchi, harem, romance, school. Is this the, like I said before, guys, I always like to watch one ecchi, harem, romance, school anime. Is this gonna be it? Let's read. He possesses the HHG heart hybrid gear ability, but is not strong enough to make him particularly important. His older sister calls him to transfer to a strategic defense school where many of which are large-breasted girls. I love how it like specifically puts that in parentheses. Use their HHG abilities to fight invaders from another world while wearing extremely skimpy pilot outfits. I love how the description literally is saying all of this. I'm gonna watch it. Sounds pretty funny already. Like I said, I always like to watch one of these. I'll give it a try to watch that. This I'm definitely gonna be watching. It's from the creators of One Punch Man, and I love that. And the description I read was pretty interesting already. If you guys want to read that yourself later, but I know I'm gonna be watching that. So yeah. Comedy, romance, slice of life. What is this? Has finally been granting her wish of dating her crush. At first glance, she just looks like a normal but cute, very cute girl. However, she's in fact a maniac over Momo, taking notes over his activities and never missing the chance to see him in a cute moment. Sounds like a yandere. On the other hand, he's inexperienced in love, and just wants to make her happy. I don't know about that one. What is? Oh wait, isn't this already an anime? well, obviously I never watched it, so I can't really watch that. Action adventure fantasy. The empire is at war with the neighboring republic of Kyoka. In the empire, the lazy woman admiring Ikuta hates war, but due to certain circumstances, he gradually takes the high-grade military officer exam. No one would have expected that the 17-year-old young man would eventually become a soldier called a great commander by others. He survives the world engulfed in with his superior intellect. I always love those kind of anime where the guy just like, I don't want to do this kind of stuff, and he's like some super smart guy actually, obviously with his superior intellect, and it's like a war kind of thing, action fantasy. I'll definitely give that a try as well. New game, meet her, a fresh high school graduate, easily mistaken for a middle school student who joins the game company that produced her favorite game as a 3D artist, and her cute antics as she gets her way through work and deals with her rather wacky coworkers. I'll give that a try. I know that's a slice of life, but I kind of like the aspect of this, cute girl joining a bunch of these other girls by the looks of it and making a video game kind of thing. I love video games, so maybe I'll give that a try. It looks interesting. Orange. It's an interesting name. Everyone has regrets in life, so who wouldn't take the chance to change the past if given the opportunity? When 16-year-old Takamiya Naho receives a mysterious letter claiming to be her 27-year-old self, her life is suddenly thrown into flux. That's 27-year-old. What the hell? Is it a feature kind of thing? The letter tells her that a new transfer student by the name of Naruse Kakeru, I probably butchered that, will be joining her class and to keep an eye on him. But why? Must not decide what to make the letter and make a cryptic warning what it means as well for a feature. Drama romantical shoujo. Sounds interesting with the whole time travel kind of thing, time aspect. I'll give it a try. Sounds interesting. I always love this kind of time traveling things. Sometimes it's done really well, sometimes it's not. Just have to wait and see how that is. Puzzle and Dragons, nope, not for me. Sorry. What is this? The anime takes place in a world where humans are continuing to fight a war against a enemy called Unknown. Okay, generic name. Unknown invaded several decades ago. It's like they be thinking like, what should we name the enemy? Let's name them Unknown. Oh yeah, because we don't know what they are. Unknown. In fact, indeed. No, what the hell? Unknown invaded several decades ago, and the children entered a cold sleep to escape the invasion. When the children awoke, they found themselves with supernatural powers. The children set up defense cities in Tokyo. Well, that sounds pretty interesting. They all have powers. They sent up huge defenses and stuff. Yeah, I'll give that a try. Mecha sci-fi. 12 years ago in the country of Rimgard, a big incident left an unsolved mystery that has begun to fade from people's memories. Time passes, and sisters Yui and Rena are living peacefully in the Empire. However, one day a large mecha attacks and in Austria. This day marks the turning point when the two girls get caught in a vortex of fate. I don't really know. Like, I don't really get what is going on here. So, there was a big battle. All of a sudden, there's mechs, and these two girls get thrown in, and what, they're going to fight or something? I don't know. Maybe I'll check out the first episode. Sounds kind of interesting. Mecha sci-fi. Real life. The story follows Kaizaki Arata, a 27-year-old jobless man who fails at every job interview he had after quitting his last company. His life changes after he met Rio of the Real Life Research Institute, who offered him a drug that can change his appearance as a 17-year-old, only to become a subject in an experiment for 1 year. Thus, he begins his life as a high school student once more. Romance, school, seinen, slice of life. That sounds actually pretty interesting. I'll definitely give that a try. But, I mean, a little weird. The guy's, he's an old guy. I mean, now he's a young 17-year-old again. But he's going to be, like, digging on all these girls. And then once he turns back, they're going to be like, yeah, oh, or something like that. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to give it a try. It sounds pretty interesting. Rewrite. I already know I'm going to be watching this. If you guys didn't know, this is another visual novel by Key, which is Key has made Clannad, Angel Beads, like all those kind of animes, canon, all like these animes that I have honestly loved. So, and my friend has told me that he is in love with Rewrite, so I'm definitely giving this a try for sure. So, yeah, if you guys want to read the description of it, feel free to go check it out yourself. I'm already going to be watching that for sure. Shonen Supernatural. Nah, I'm not really into that from that short little description. Adventure romance sci-fi shoujo. In the Otome game, a world of godless people was being menaced by Nightfly Onote, a mysterious alien invader from a crimson world via the Crimson Barrier's Sacred. So is this in a game or what? To counter that threat, the humans established a lag defense agency. Okay, what are they gonna fight him with lag? At the islands, the anti-nightly Onote fighting units, Sacred Rider, valiantly stood against the threat, but was completely wiped out 5 times. Okay. And so the 6th and latest unit, Sacred Rider Zex, was assembled from 5 young men. However, at nearly the same time that SRX was formed, the invasion stopped suddenly. Wow, this is a long description. Without the enemy they were supposed to fight, SRX members find their restless days, blah blah blah. Establish a musical band with their low spirits. Meanwhile, a young woman is assigned to lag and commander. A new life begins. The tagline that order, is it love or death? Wait, I'm kind of confused on where this is going. Are they fighting? Are they is this a music kind of thing? A band? I don't know. I'll give it a try. It sounds kind of interesting, but it's kind of like I don't know what's going on. Like, what the hell is it? Like, you know, is it where they are in a band or are they fighting monsters? Or is it both? Because if it's both, that's pretty interesting. I'll give it a try. If it's a band, maybe I'll still give it a try. The other way, action, just fantasy kind of thing, I'll definitely give that a try. So, yeah, I don't know. Sir Vamp, action, shoujo, supernatural, vampire. When a stray black cat named Kuro crosses Mahiru Shirota's path, the high school freshman's life will never be the same again. Kuro is, in fact, no ordinary feline, but a servamp. The heck is a servant? A servant vampire. Okay, thank you. While Mahiru's personal philosophy is one of non-intervention, he soon becomes embroiled in an ancient, altogether surreal conflict between vampires and humans. So, do they like each have a servamp or something? Because it's kind of like Fate Stay Night actually. Then with like there's a mage and servant. So that sounds pretty interesting. Maybe I'll give that a try. Action shoujo, supernatural, vampire. I don't usually watch vampire anime, so it'll be a good, time to try something new right there. This right here, yes, hell yes. Shokugeki no Soma, the 2nd season, definitely will be watching it. The 1st season, I watched it and loved it. So sad that it ended and I had to wait for how long. Ended up reading the manga, caught up with the manga, and honestly, I cannot wait to see how well they adapt it from the manga, because the manga was awesome and the 1st season was awesome for the anime, so I'm hoping that the 2nd season is just as good. But yeah, guys, I'm definitely watching this. If you guys have never watched Shokugeki no Soma, it's a cooking kind of anime, just like an epic, awesome cooking anime, and I would definitely give it a try of watching the 1st season if you haven't already. Okay, next one, Taboo Tattoo, the manga, which this will be based off, follows Justice, a young man who is good at martial arts. He rescues a homeless old man on the street one day from some thugs, and the man gives him an object that imprints a tattoo on his arm. However, it is not an ordinary tattoo, but a special weapon that gives him supernatural powers such as warping space-time. Okay. Then meets a female American agent. Yeah, American agent, whose duty is to recover the tattoos. Decides to help her and gets wrapped up in a cross-national conspiracy. Doesn't have a description, what type of anime it is, but it sounds pretty interesting. Supernatural power kind of stuff with a tattoo, some girl. I'll give it a try. You guys are thinking like, well, just put in some cute girl and he'll watch it. I mean, it helps. I'm not saying, cute girl I'll watch for sure, but it helps for sure. Tales of Zestiria. I'm guessing it's one of those tales from the games. Ufotable. Oh, damn. Okay. I might give that a try. When I saw them make Fate, it was awesome. God Eater was awesome. So yeah, I'll give this a try. Not too sure what it is really, but I'll just give it a try. What is this? On a mission to go back in time and meet 8 of the most prominent scientists and inventors in history. With the help of 2 friends, she'll find herself up close and personal with Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Edison. You know what? I'll give this a try. It actually just sounds interesting already. Just I love history. I love time travel kind of stuff. It's pretty interesting usually. So both of these combined, hell yeah, I'll give that a try. What is this? So 2 male idol groups. Nah, not really my cup of tea. Sorry. So no, and that's pretty much it. The rest is just the leftovers. Like I said, ReZero, gonna be watching it still yet. Still watching Ace Attorney. For some reason, Macross Delta and Twin Star Exorcist is not on here, but I know for a fact that well, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it should be continuing on. So I'll be watching that as well. But yeah. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom video of what I'm going to be watching for the for the summer 2016 season for anime. Like I said before at the start, if there's any suggestions that you have that I ended up passing over or saying I didn't really care for it, but you want me to give it a try, feel free to comment below and put your guys' suggestions. I'm always willing to try new things and give a first impressions on those videos. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I plan, at least I plan for sure, to be watching for this next season. And yeah, hopefully next season will be just as good as this one. I cannot wait to see all the new animes. It's always awesome to see it when a new season starts and you're like, what's gonna be good, what's gonna be bad, which one am I gonna watch? It's always exciting for that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's really all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. This then I don't need to say if there's anything I missed, because I'll say I didn't miss anything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, guys. See ya.